Well, the 42nd annual Children's Miracle Network Telethon is in full swing, and kids, they often learn through play, and that includes kids in the hospital.
Yeah, I can't wait for the series of stories you'll be seeing during this entire week. So toys, they may help young patients at Penn State Health Golisano Children's Hospital take their mind off their condition, or even help to teach kids about what they're going through.
Yeah, it's very special. And News 8's Today anchor Matt Barquero shows us how your donations help.
We are in one of the playrooms at Penn State Health Golisano Children's Hospital, and because it's a children's hospital, of course, children who come here need and want to play while they're here for a variety of reasons. And Children's Miracle Network helps fund the recreation therapy program, and we have one of the therapists with us, Megan Carlin. So how have you seen play help the children who are here?
You know, play is really the universal language for children, and that includes children who are hospitalized here. So that could be anything from painting when we're in the hospital. We can use adaptive equipment to be able to have kids play. So that could be if they have an IV that's maybe limiting their mobility. It could be in their dominant hand. Having things that we can do that incorporate their home life while they're in the hospital can be a really important part of their recovery and coping while they're here.
And sometimes it's a simple modification like this card holder. You know, if they have an IV, is that the
That's right. We have kids who have injuries or equipment that might limit their mobility, so we're able to use some kind of adaptive tools that allow them to still participate in things that they enjoy and that could be a positive distraction from pain or even feeling lonely when they're in the hospital, maybe on isolation while they're here.
And I'm sure that distraction component is important because they're kids after all, you know, and they want to be having as best a time as they can.
Absolutely, and we really find that through research that play is a helpful part of their recovery, and it helps them to kind of normalize being in the hospital and helps them to feel like they are not just their diagnosis, that they are still a child and can go and resume some of those same activities whenever they leave the hospital under our care.
An important mental health component to this as well.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks,
Absolutely.
Megan. There you go. Some ways that CMN is helping the children in different ways while they're at the hospital. Back to you.
Matt, thank you. This is such a great organization. And let's look at the donation so far. Over $55,000. And this just started this morning, and it's going all the way to the telethon finale.
Yeah, and hey, you can also donate the telethon. It runs through Thursday. We're at our finale Thursday night at 7. I'm so excited to be there with Jerry and Lori. Make sure you tune in.